What's up, Bronco Country? We are the Mile High Outcasts. Of course, I am Tim Dog, and Mile High Medlock is going to come on as always really soon. We got a great show, two great guests. We got Jesse from the Rolling Stoves, and we got Petros from the Goonsville clothing line, all Denver related. The name of the show is The Outcasts Are Rolling with Goonsville. Joe named that show, man. I can't wait for this to happen. So let's get into it.
In the shadow of the Rockies where the orange burns bright, we ride with the outlaws under stadium lights. Mile high, we fly, no chains combined. This podcast a rocket and the altitude's kind.
Turn it up, let the city feel the bass. Every word's a touchdown, every beat's a chase. We're the Mile High Outcasts, Broncos with broadcast. Climbing, never falling fast, full of Mile High blast.
What's up, Broncos Country? How you doing over there, Mile High Medlock?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing really good, man. It's maybe off season for the Broncos and everything, but we still got the Nuggets up here. We still got the Avalanche. So
Nuggets, baby, right there, baby.
I had my shirt on earlier. Changed the logo shirt, but yeah, you know it. So yeah, man, I'm doing pretty good. Weather's been amazingly crazy out here, so not too much to complain about.
Yeah, absolutely. Weather's been nice. We got a little bit of rain yesterday, which kind of surprised me, but it was. I mean, we need more than that, definitely. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. That is for sure. Well,
So we got two great guests, Joe. We got Jesse for the Rolling Stoves, and we got Petros from Goonsville. We're bringing them in really soon. What do you think about getting into some housekeeping?
That's what I'm about to say. Let's get that knocked out and get into it. As all you guys know, we are on the Orange and Blue Network, live on all the socials. If you can't watch the live version, you can always catch us on the podcast. If you don't want to catch this pretty face, the voice is still good too. So, but on all the things, if you do go to YouTube and hit like, share, and subscribe, that definitely helps us out. And you gotta make sure your profile is public because we be doing giveaways. So, let a friend know, let a neighbor know. We doing big things over here. And we have shows every day of the week. Mondays and Fridays we have the Orange and Blue Blitz. That's going to be with Isaiah, and then on Mondays we got the Bronco Bros with Dak and George. Do you even Broncos, bro?
Even Broncos Bros?
You know it. Tuesday we got the flagship show. Nothing Rhymes with Orange and Blue. They are at Tuesdays around 7:30. They have been, some of these shows may be a little off on days too as well because with it being the off season, we got other stuff going on. These are our Mountain Standard Time too, so Mountain Time.
Yes, sir.
On the time these are Wednesdays we have the Mile High Sports Symposium at 2:30. That's with Doc and JT. They get into all different Denver sports. We got the Bronco Libre with the Don and with Broncos Talk. That's gonna be Wednesdays at 6 p.m. And then our show is always gonna be Thursday at 7 for now. Mile High Outcasts. Keep tuning in. We definitely appreciate everybody. And and then on Fridays, we got Don and Libre. They also do their show in Spanish. They're taking, I think it's going to be like once a month while the season's out, but they do it in Spanish. So any Spanish-speaking Bronco fans out there, it's going to help them tune in and, get involved with the show too. Breaking news will be with the Fresh Squeeze. So any breaking news out there, we try to get that to you guys as quick as we can. And then our game day shows are going to be on hiatus till the season starts again. We do got Dubby as our sponsor. They are a jitterless energy drink mix, and they got a lot of different flavors. But the best thing is they are no sugars, no calories, no maltodextrins, no fillers, no artificial colors. So all the good energy you need, but without the crash and the sugar and stuff that's bad for you. When you do go over there and make your order after you pick one of the many flavors they got, hit OBN10 in your promo code for the checkout. Get 10% off your order, and that lets them know that you came to the Orange and Blue Network and got you a W. So whenever you do that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at we got two great guests. We're the Mile High Outcasts. We got Tim Dog and Mile High Medlock. We are joined by Petros with the Goonsville clothing line, and then we got Jesse with the Rolling Stoves, possibly the best food truck out in Denver. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good, good, man. Goonsville, Petros, how's your week going?
It's been moving, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've been going. Like I've been working on these projects kind of with a bunch of Greeks because I'm Greek. So a bunch of the Greeks in the community. Last few weeks I've been making these custom Goonsville hoodies that are basically it's a Goonsville hoodie, and then we kind of based it off of the basketball team. They went out to Tulsa, Oklahoma for this big annual Greek basketball tournament, and I used to do it when I was younger, and so we kind of did like a last minute thing where we created a hoodie where it was like navy, then we did white Goonsville. And then on the sleeves we put the Greek flag, and so a bunch of the Greeks in the community have lined those up, and so yeah,
that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I've seen Petros at plenty of tailgates and little events and stuff like that. He's always out there with his gear. So if you guys don't know, you got to get with that Goonsville clothing line. It is sick. He has tons of stuff. Out there serving up the Denver community, and what you're doing with your culture with the Greek, man, I got nothing but respect for that.
Thank you, man, for real.
Yeah, for sure.
Moving on to Jesse with the Rolling Stoves. How's your week going?
Man, it's been good, man. We've been killing it, rock and roll. It's about to be springtime, so food truck season is at an all-time high. We're just locking in a lot of good contracts like Ball Arena and a lot of other ones that we can't even really talk about. But yeah, we got some good things going.
Yeah, you got some stuff on the horizon as well. That Ballerina contract alone is just, man, much love, much props for that, my bro.
Yeah, right on. Thank you. Yeah, it's a little stressful though, a lot of extra legwork, but it works out.
Yeah. Before we get into too much stuff, I wanted to ask you one thing, Jesse. I see you out there always throwing TikToks and your stuff out there, and they're awesome. What's your favorite thing off the menu? Your own menu. What's your favorite thing to eat?
Man, it changes every week. It really does change every week. But like this week, I've been on the ham and cheese. So it's charred ham, caramelized onions, ground beef with Dijon mustard and white cheddar cheese sauce. But last week it was probably the Hawaiian heat. It always changes, man. And what's cool about it is you can build your own, so you can put all your favorite things in there. But man, the burger bombs they're just the bomb. They really are. They're good.
Yeah, man. Definitely, man. Everything you put out there, I'm like, man, now I got to go to the kitchen and try to make something like this.
Yeah. Green chili is the top seller for being in Colorado. Everyone loves the green chili, so
that's for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely. Like green chili. You can't go anywhere without getting green chili.
Yeah. I mean, we're right next to New Mexico, so we get that green chili, we get that hatchin, and we use it up in Colorado, right?
Yeah. I always like to say the people in Pueblo, when they talk about their Pueblo chilies, I think they're probably the same as the Hatch, New Mexico. They're just they're too close in proximity.
Yeah, gotcha. Joe, you want to get into some stuff, or you got some comments out there, my bro?
We got a couple comments we can start off with. We got Mary with Drinks. She said, "What up, brothers? Love you guys."
What up, Lenny? Sandy?
What up, Lenny?
That's that Horseman tailgate.
Yeah, and Married to Drink podcast. Check them out. They're on Fridays on all the socials as well. But on Mondays, do they even Broncos, bro?
Do even Broncos? That's my brother George's show. Him and Dak, they do same network, but they go Mondays at 7. So both of you, if you guys get a chance on Monday night, not doing nothing, watch those guys as well. George is in Denver, so you know what I mean. He's trying to do stuff with us all the time, and cool. What a great show.
Yeah. Then we got Petros shouting out in the comments because he knows everything too as well. He knows a horseman and everything, so we all fam here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's cool. I got it up on my screen, so like I got you guys over here, and then I can see the comments and stuff. It's crazy. I'm around a lot of people that do this, but I never do it myself. So it's like cool. Yeah.
Maybe you should. This is starting right here.
Yeah. Watch it. Goonsville podcast. Watch out for it, ladies and gentlemen.
You heard it here first. Then Lenny and Sandy, they saying all the Greek restaurants in Denver are the best steak restaurants. And Oh yeah,
They are.
mine,
They are. She's probably talking like Steakhouse 10. That's her cousin.
okay.
Pete, Pete over there, and then up the streets, Undici. There's another Greek restaurant like in Inglewood. They're brothers, and then Pete's Kitchen. So, fun fact: have you guys ever been to Pete's Kitchen?
Oh yeah.
That's my dad's godfather. So Pete's
Nice.
godfather is my dad's godfather.
Is that the one over there in Washington?
No,
On
No,
Colfax.
Colfax.
yeah.
Oh,
Colfax
okay.
in, like Josephine. No, further down actually. No, it's
a little
what's
bit,
his-
Right
Colfax.
about- yeah, it's like Lions. It's the Lions Lairs right there. There's a illegal Pete's right there.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit down York.
Yeah.
Not but York, and then you go left on
Yep.
West
Well,
Colfax.
Well, I gotta be honest with you, Petros. I haven't really done the Greek food, not because I don't, because I'll try anything. It's not.
Yeah,
It just I don't really know where it's at. So put me on, and I'm in.
The crazy thing is too, there's a lot of us that are like, like they'll not be Greek like it'll not be a specific Greek restaurant, but they'll have Greek stuff on the menu. Like another project I was doing, like one of my other cousins, family friends, I've been doing some stuff with. He's one of my dad's good friends he grew up with, but he owns Reavers in Washington Park area.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Really
I've been
good.
going there and dropping off stuff, but he's Greek too. He's Cypriot, but he's got Greek stuff on the menu, and so like you can get burgers, all that stuff, and then whatever. I mean, wings, whatever, like regular bar food. But then you'll see like a gyro on there. And if you do see that, you're most likely like at a Greek restaurant.
Well, we used to go to a place when we worked downtown. I had like a 3-year project when I was with the union, and we would walk over. I think you guys probably heard of it. It's called the Pink Elephant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they would have some euros. And my homeboy Dennis, he still works for me to this day. Shout out to Dennis. He got the Alawar, the lower clothing line, and all that stuff. So he's doing big stuff too. So make sure to go try to follow him, guys. But he would always hit that euro up, and it was always a different when he go. It's like he'll make it any way you want. Just tell him what you want on it and this and that. So one of these days, I got to step into a euro, bro.
Was that a food truck? Was the Pink Elephant a food truck at the time, or is it the brick and mortar? Yeah.
It was the food truck at the time.
Yeah, they have a brick and mortar now, I think too.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it's been a while
Yeah.
since I messed with them. Not because they're bad, because we're
No,
just
yeah.
not in that area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that pink elephant, man. That's what I can't wait to go to the Rolling Stones for. Is I remember one time I went to the Pink Elephant and dude threw cucumbers like on my nachos, and I'm like, who would put nacho cheese over cucumbers? I took one bite and I never questioned that man again. That was
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I'm still questioning it. That profile is a little weird.
It sounds weird, but it was actually fire, man. So I can't wait to go to the Rolling Stones, and like you said,
man,
we can
come
make
on
it
out.
the way we want, right?
You guys are family for life, man. Come by anytime, man. I'm all over. So follow for the schedule.
For sure.
It's so good. It's so good.
And y'all already got me thinking about the food, man. All this food talk, man. Talking about the Columbine, talking about the euros, man. Talking about the caramelized ham and grilled cheese. Oh man, do y'all?
Yeah. Come
Man.
on, Joe. Come slide
Yeah.
through.
Oh, already.
You had Joe at hello. He was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got me a caramelized onion.
He's like, put that
Yeah.
schedule up, man.
You want to know what's crazy, Joe? I caramelize my onion in Coca-Cola.
Okay.
So I take
what's up?
Coca-Cola, and obviously I got some good seasoning on there too. But then I use the Coca-Cola, the sugar, to caramelize it, bro.
That's-
So good.
That's
So
funny
good.
when I cook my pork roast, or not pork roast, pork roast. I'll put I'll season it with Dr. Pepper, not Coca-Cola, but like I'll let the Dr. Pepper or pulled pork. I'm sorry, not the pot
Yeah,
roast,
pulled
pork.
Yeah.
I'll put a thing of Dr. Pepper in the crock pot with it, and man, I mean it's crazy how much it can give it flavor and stuff.
Hey,
Yeah.
first time I heard people talking about they were rubbing their ribs with mustard, I was like, what?
Binder, yeah, mustard
And then I
binder.
tasted it, I was like,
So
oh,
good. You don't really taste it after you smoke it or anything like that. It's more just to hold the seasoning in, you know.
exactly. That's what I was like. Okay.
That's
All right,
what-
man.
What you ready, Joe?
Yeah. Let's get into it, man. I'm telling you, we talk about food all night long, man. But woo.
Yeah, oh, definitely, man. We're
We'll
all
have the
just
burgers next time. Next time we'll all like we'll save up, like we'll have like set up burgers. Jesse, like we'll do like a live test.
Yes.
Let's go mukbang.
Hey,
A live
all three of
mukbang.
us are just gonna be sitting in front of his truck when he wakes up in the morning, and be like, "Hey, bro, come on."
Bro, I just had a baby and I've gained 40 pounds since I had this baby. 40, bro, the baby's 4 months old. Not even 4 months. Tomorrow he's 4 months, or on the 7th, he's 4 months. I gained 40 pounds. It's no joke. I don't know what it is. I have no excuse. I don't even know.
No, it happens, bro.
All right.
It happens. I know exactly what you're talking about, man. I got 4, you know what I mean? And I gained weight with all. And you start eating and eating, you know, you're feeding them. But I mean, your ability to cook. I mean, don't
This
get me wrong.
camera's making me look like I gained like 60, but you know.
No, you're good, bro.
You're good.
All right, so
And then
so
once the baby starts moving around, you're gonna be good too, man.
yeah. You got
Well, you seen the dog earlier. The dog keeps me on my toes, man. That dog keeps me on my toes.
That's what
I had to slide away for a minute because he started trying to gangbang on me all of a sudden when I was on camera, so I had to go.
I love it. Before we get into first and tailgate, I want to get a little bit more out of you and Petros. Jesse, I'll start with you.
Yeah,
man. A quick shout out to the Denver Fools, Benny and Abe, man. Those guys are
absolutely. We love
great,
them, bro.
awesome people, man. Benny, man, he treated me really nice. He actually helped a lot, introducing and doing a lot with this podcast, man. That guy is just for the Denver community alone. The Denver Fools. My question is to you: is you gotta go to the Super Bowl and the All-Star game? Can you touch down on the events and how that went down, or like how much fun you had? Anything you want to talk about? You start with the Super Bowl and then go into the All-Star game, my bro.
So on the Super Bowl one, we actually postponed it because of the whole Broncos losing. We were supposed to be headed out there with the truck for the Super Bowl if we had went. But as far as the NBA All-Stars goes, man, it was cracking. It was a lot of just different activities and different what do they call it? Activations. Go, meeting players and man, it was actually wild. I never been to something like that in my life, but I guess they go quite often. But just see the culture, be out there in LA. Obviously, the food in LA is totally different than out here. But man, it was cool to see the culture like that up close and personal. Plus, being with Benny and Abe, who are so knowledgeable to definitely all sports, but really the NBA too. They're knowledgeable, and we got to go out there with Jokic's new shoe that came out, his Joker 2s. So it was cool, like promoting those and getting to see the lifestyle of like an influencer is pretty crazy, man. You always think, you see a lot of people influencing in the world and you're like, they got it easy. Bro, those guys were nonstop. They're nonstop editing, doing their thing. And I'm like, it's kind of crazy to see that side of things because you don't give it enough credit. But man, they're nonstop. But yeah, no, they're good people. Shout out to the Denver Fools, and it was a good time, man. If you've never been to the All-Star, you got to go for sure. Super Bowl, man. We've been there, but the Super Bowl next year for sure, we're there.
Yeah, it would have been different if it pounded out when the Broncos went. It would have been
they hired the truck to be out there. Yeah, they had a contract for the truck to be shipped on a truck on a trailer to the Super Bowl. And plans for all that, and man, definitely dreams were crushed, huh?
Yeah.
Next year, bro. Next year.
Oh yeah,
there's always next year, right, guys?
Yeah, I remember when the Nuggets All-Star game was the Nuggets got the All-Star game, and man, dude, like that whole weekend, man, it was a fun time. You had a lot of different events happening around the city, and this is back
15 or so.
Yeah, I mean that was a long time ago, and this is before all the digital stuff. How much more they've gotten into all that. So man, it was a fun time out here, and man, I definitely enjoyed that little weekend. So I can't wait till we get another one out here.
Yeah.
Well, moving on to you, Petros, man. I mean, I know we haven't seen each other since the AFC Championship game, man. And we, Petros always does an interview with us, man, and the TikToks get mad likes, man. Everyone knows who Petros is, and not that he needs any further help, but, we're a Denver community here, man, and, you guys just being on the show helps me and Joe as a Mile High Outcast, and we always want to plug you guys in as well, so, that's what homies do for each other. Petros, let's go back a little bit, man. I know we've talked about this on the show, but I didn't get to see you after that championship game, man. How heartbroken were you by that loss, my bro?
It man, it just was, it was weird because I just it that field goal kind of killed me. I'm not gonna lie. Watching that during the game, and then we were watching the game because I was there in the morning with you, and then when I left, I drove to DMVR where I also set up Goonsville, and so I was pushing those.
Hey,
miles.
hey, I don't mean to interrupt you, Petros. I think Notorious is here. He's dropping off something. Joe, go ahead and keep the show going. Keep
Shout out DNM Bar, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man, it was just it was kind of a wild day because I started there, but I had a good morning because people were checking out the Goonsville, people were getting stuff. It was cool, and then we went to DMVR, and I was watching it from there, and it was so packed in there that day. It was but there was emotions all over the boards, and then we were killing it that first half, and then when that snow came in, everything just started getting weird, and then I was just like, I mean, you think of all these other factors. It's like, geez, we didn't play in any snow the entire year. You think about stuff like that. But then, at the same time, it's like we were such a better team than the Patriots. That's what killed me, man.
Definitely watching the Super Bowl, man. That was crazy. Like watching the Super Bowl, knowing like we would have had that. We make it there. Like that game was ours. Because it was nothing spectacular in the Super Bowl. I mean, I felt like when I watched the Super Bowl, my wife and I, we got in the car to leave. We're like, dang, that was like one of the most boring Super Bowls we've ever seen.
It was.
And we were the only ones saying it. I mean, it was all over. I mean, it literally was all over social media. How like there was nothing about it. There was more talks about the halftime show than the game itself.
Seriously.
And it was crazy.
It was almost as bad as the Patriots had another slow one too, where it was like 9-9 or 6-6 or something like that. Some years back, and it was like that same thing. But it was not very much. It was not very much to watch. There was no highlight plays or no
excitement. There was 11. I forget now. It's past my head now. But it was crazy. It was definitely a boring one to watch. But
I wanted to repeat it. That was the biggest thing too. I wanted to repeat a Super Bowl 48 so we could whoop their butt.
Yeah.
Well, Seattle's butt, and then just go on from there. But that was I don't know, man. It just kind of got a little weird there towards the end. But I mean, the biggest highlight you can realize, coming from that is we only got potential going up. I mean, it's not like there's mediation between how are we going to do next year? It's like, no, we're going to go out and ball out. I already know that.
Yes.
I
mean, that was Bo's sophomore year, man. That was supposed to be a rough year technically. You know what I mean? Like
sophomore slump.
Be a rough year for him, and for me, I didn't see a rough year by any means. I seen there's a lot of need, there's a lot of growth, but that's for anybody.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, he played good ball.
Yeah, definitely.
That was weird. Like after the game, I was like, some guy at the bar, everyone was leaving, all like bummed out, and then the guy at the bar was like, "Oh no, that was the game before, was it?" Yeah. I'm thinking the game before. That's what I'm saying. It was such a roller coaster those 2 weeks because we had that high of a win.
It was.
In that game with Stidham, thinking he was gonna, I mean, he did the best he could, I think, with what he was trying to make up with. But I think if we would have, the thing is too, if we would have made those field goals, we would have won the game. So it's like,
yeah. I mean, even if we would have kicked that first one, why didn't we kick that? I mean, we could
that was a game changer
trying to figure it out, but I mean, realistically, that was the game. Plus, then they say that was a backward pass. I mean, come on.
Oh man.
By rule, that was not a backward pass. I don't mean to interrupt the conversation.
No, you're good.
We all know Notorious, man. That guy, he was on last week. We've all, at the tailgates. Notorious is well known. If you don't know him,
his art's wonderful.
Get on my TikTok or whatever, but follow Notorious. He's a great painter. Look what he just dropped off, guys.
See it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, that's so sick.
Oh yeah.
So he just came and dropped that off. Man, I just do want to tell everybody out there, follow Notorious. He's a great guy, man. He's a great painter. He does a shout out to Notorious. You got nothing but love for the Mile High Outcasts, and I'm sure the same goes for Petros and Jesse over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
For real.
All right. Joe, you want to get into first and tailgate?
Let's get it.
All right. So the first thing, we go around the horn here, guys. We're going to get into some Broncos, and then we're going to get into some Nuggets because we definitely got to get into some Nuggets. We're out of the All-Star break, so let's get out of this Broncos topic. First thing I want to ask you guys is my own personal opinion. I don't think JFM is going to be re-signed. Okay, we got free agency. The negotiations get to start happening on Monday if they haven't already secretly behind the scenes. Wednesday on the 11th, it's clear free agency is going to go crazy. So let me start with you, Jesse. Who do you think that we won't keep, whether it's a running back like Dobbins or a wide receiver or linebacker Singleton or whoever you think? Can you tell me a little bit who you think is going to be on that chopping block?
I don't know, man. Like even down to JFM, man, it's kind of crazy, right? Like just on the cap, alone. Like, do we keep them? Do we not keep them? I definitely think as far as like a wide receiver goes, I think we got some good keepers, but we need some stuff that we need a player that can be short distance and do some short routes and get some big gains. But I don't know, man. I think with the cap space alone, I think JFM. I think he's probably out of here.
Agreed. What say you over there, Petros? What do you think, man? Who do you think is on the chopping block?
I agree with Jesse. I mean, it's all about that salary, the cap or whatever. And I saw something the other day. They said they were going to do something with it.
It's going up a little bit.
It's gone up a little bit, yeah. And so, I don't know. I mean, I feel like, well, I think I saw something in it. They're going to try to, if he heads out, they're going to try to bring in 3 different running backs or something. I don't know. I saw something on that today.
Okay.
I don't know.
Many possibilities, Petros. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, because we don't know. I mean, who we're going to draft yet without free agency, and who we're going to drop in free agency. So, I mean, we're in the reason why I'm asking it this week, fellas, is because we don't know yet. Next week, everything's going to start getting clearer, right? Who we're dropping now? Who are we going to try to sign now? Who we're going to try to go after? So, Petros, you're thinking that JFM is on the chopping block as well, then?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
What do you think is more important? I mean, a draft pick or a free agency? I mean, you know, draft pick is longevity. You know, you got and then your free agency is more like getting together in a fast time break. You know what I mean, as far as longevity goes. But what's your opinion on that?
And build off what you're saying. You know, if we get the right person in the draft. Like we've got some really good draft picks. You have that rookie contract that you're able to maximize before, you know, seeing if you want to give them the big time, you know, veteran contract. And like I said, we've done really good, especially with Bo and Benito. We've done really good with that. John Franklin Myers, I would love to see him stay. I don't think he would stay for the money that we have available to give that position. So, you know, I would definitely be okay with getting rid of him. I don't want to see him go, but I'd be okay with getting rid of him to get a couple of other players in some other spots.
Well, that's why I think we didn't give him money last year. You know what I mean? I think they already had their game plan and being like, you know what, let's see what's going to come up, because we're past. We've said this many times, and I know we've all sat around tailgate saying this, but we're out of that Russell Wilson contract, dude. Like, so we got money freed up. Let's see what we're going to do. And if JFM isn't going to perform, I mean, a big part of it was, you know, Bo running. You know, I'm not going to say that JFM wasn't looking nice, but there's a lot of options for us in free agency. And Jesse, I loved your take on it. Where you're like, well, you know what, without this, you know, you want to talk about free agents before the draft. So once we start dropping players and signing new, like either wide receivers or tight end, you know, we're not going to draft a tight end. You know, so everything is going to start getting clearer here in the next week. Does that make sense to you, fellas?
Yeah, for sure.
Big time.
Yeah, and you know, I just, like I said, it is what it is, man. I don't want to see JFM go. Joe, great take as well, man. It's not that you want it, but you know, we got to put things in. So I mean, shout out to Davis Webb, because now it's going to be we got a new play caller coming in, and we're going to have a new style of Bo Nix offense. It's not Bo Nix just trying to figure it out in the fourth quarter. I think we're going to be more aggressive with that. So I think we do need more aggressive wide receivers, maybe a tight end to help Bo with that new Davis Webb offense. Would you agree, Jesse?
Yeah. No, for sure. I agree totally. That's you spot on for sure.
And they've been doing stuff on their coaching staff too, because someone from CU, Robert Livingston, the defensive coordinator for the Buffs, he's now going to be doing the
defensive defensive pass coordinator.
yeah
Yeah,
yeah
defense pass
the
coordinator.
Broncos. So I mean,
Yeah, we talked about that last week, and Lenny was like, "Yeah, we just made up a position so we can have him."
No,
Story of the world. You know,
I get what you.
a lot of people from college football are going back to the NFL.
yeah.
Notice that. I mean, it's been happening through CU. I mean, a lot of great connections.
I mean, wouldn't you know the money's better, right?
Yeah, definitely. And don't get me wrong, Joe. I went to a couple of CU games. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm an Ohio State fan myself. You know, you guys could hate me for it if you want to. I understand.
Lenny says, "How good is he though? He was a dodo in Boulder."
Yeah, I can't say nothing. I'm just gotta keep my mouth shut.
He's gonna be a pass coordinator, so he's not gonna be. He'll be involved, but he'll be able to learn. And I don't know. Somebody on the radio I was listening to, they said that this might be like he's kind of grooming him for a defense coordinator position in the NFL. And I was just like, nah. And then whoever else wanted to was like, yeah, that's a little bit.
I don't think
from college to the NFL like that.
Yeah, no, I don't think it is. I think what you just said, they're just kind of, and it's not even rude in the sense to call that they're filling those positions. The Broncos are pretty deep, man. So they're gonna take different portions from different things and add it to other stuff. And if it helps with stuff on defense and people can add more stuff to the game, then you know what? I mean, cool. I mean, a lot of people have their own style, and I think that's a big thing with the Broncos. Is it's like we're also kind of a melting pot of players too, because we have so many different cool playing styles. You know, we got a great quarterback, we got a fun defense. So it's just like, how can you spice that up a little bit more? You know?
No, yeah, well said. And you know what? Who wouldn't want to go play under Vance Joseph to put on their resume? You know what I mean?
Real.
And then you do good for Vance Joseph, and that, I mean, you're not going to take Vance Joseph's job, obviously, but it gives you a resume to start coming up through the NFL defensively, no matter what exact coordinator, wide receiver, or cornerbacks coach, linebackers coach, or whatever. So I think it was a good fit, a good hire. It could help out, and I think we're building a coaching staff where we're able to all right, now we got coaches to help out the other coach and keep the guys moving on their certain positions.
Yeah. And Vance Joseph, I believe, he went to CU. So there's a lot of I mean, you can cross coordinate there. I mean, it's the apples are not falling far from the tree. I mean, even if it's Coach Prime up in Boulder, it's football, so it's going to cross connect in one way, or another.
Definitely. I think we're just kind of taking our pick of the litter with certain coaches right now, because they see that people want to come play for the Broncos now. How long has it been since we've been able to say that, fellas?
Yeah,
right. Yeah. It's true.
I mean, Von Miller. Do you think he's going to come back? Are we going to get him back?
No.
I would love to see him back, but I don't know.
Here's my take on that is my brother George said this on Broncos Bros. It's not something that I've already not been thinking about, but credit where credit's due. He said it live first. So I'm going to piggyback him and just retire and come back as a linebackers coach and coach for Denver. Put your foot in the door as a coach. You've done everything you have done as a player. You have nothing left to sit. We're too young of a system to bring in a Von Miller and not have that spot open for a free agency spot or a draft pick.
It's hard.
I think he's just too lovable. He's too much of a lovable guy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I would accept him in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, I agree. I agree with Jesse, and I kind of know where you're coming from, Tim, because it's like, even me, like being a kid growing up, like I'm 22, but I grew up watching Von Miller. Like, he was a big part of my childhood. I would want him to come back, but then but the part where you can take the pendulum and put it more on like Von Miller's side, like where I'm talking with Jesse, is like, we tried that with Russell Wilson, but he really wasn't part of the Broncos organization. We brought him in from a different.
I don't think we're allowed to say his name right now.
Yeah. Bleep, bleep, bleep,
Dude, I didn't even know it was that bad.
I don't even know how he's in the NFL, to be honest.
Yeah, man, but 100% more on Von Miller. But it's like, those days of like grabbing older quarterbacks and like. No, we're a lot more distinguished with our younger team. And it's like, but he can also provide a lot of mentorship. I'm talking Von Miller if he comes back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're also going to lose a spot in that way. like I'm full force. Bring him back on a 1-day contract. Let him retire a Bronco. I'm diehard Von Miller. He won Super Bowl 50.
I like that too.
I
That's
just,
cool.
I just don't think it's fit for him to come back just because we all love him that much. Like we're trying to build a Super Bowl team, and Von's up there, man. And I really hope that he finds another team if that's what he wants to keep playing. But either way, he's going to backtrack to Denver, and like eventually his I mean, in my mind, everyone. This is why we talk. Joe's not agreeing. I see it, but I just think that we need to focus on the younger generation of talent so we are continuously good and not have to pay out a Von Miller contract for 1 year when he's only going to play maybe one down per four downs.
He said he'll go for the veteran minimum. So he wants to be more of a mentor than anything. And so it would be kind of like a player coach,
Yeah. I can deal with that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we got a lot going on. I mean, the Broncos got a new stadium, everything. Denver's about to hit a whole new phase too. So it's like we got a young generation of players, and it's like, let's run into them. But who was saying the other day? Someone, I think it might have been Vance Joseph, because I pulled him up on the internet. He was saying something about everybody stop calling it the John Elway era. He's like, we got to live in the era that we're in. He's like, he's like, there's nothing wrong with those eras. No, that era was amazing. And it's like there's always prosperity to bring the correlation, but it's like something new's here. You know what I'm saying? It's like
it is totally new here. Nothing's the same. Pat Bolin's not here no more. He's not ownership. Yeah. We got Walmart ownership now. We got new general manager. I mean, there's nothing the same from that era. Nothing. 32 and 33 Super Bowl, one of some of the best times in my life, man. Like that whole John Elway era. But I agree with that. You got to come up and let the new Broncos come up. It's a Bo Nix era now.
Yeah, and it is definitely.
So the next one right here. So if we're going out, if we're dropping Dobbins or not, if we keep him or not, no matter how that plays out, are we signing a new running back? Petros, I'm going to start with you. What running back would you like to see out of free agency? Not draft pick, but free agency. Would you like to see and how would you think it would pan out? Do we get rid of Dobbins and sign somebody like a Breece Hall or anything like that? What do you think, my brother?
To be honest with you, I'm not too fully forecasted on the free agency kind of, player. Who do we got on the horizon? I mean, I can think of, are we trying to pull anyone out of the draft specifically to fill that position?
I wouldn't say so because we're sitting back at 30, so all the good running backs.
I would like Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker. Shoot. That's going to cost though.
That's going to cost. You asked me what I'd like to see.
Go ahead, Jesse. Speak
on it. Jesse, I agree. Like a mofo. He is so fun to watch.
I mean, man, he can. So that's where we're lacking, right? We're like, I feel like we need a lead running back, a dynamic running back. I just think that where we can break through and get those big yards. That's what we're missing. If we had that, we would be like. I feel like we're already unstoppable, but man, that'd be the secret weapon right there.
I like that.
I like it too. It all depends on money. Joe seems to agree with you at the back, so go ahead, Joe.
I mean, I said last week, if we're gonna shoot for the stars, we might as well do it. And Super Bowl MVP, the dude's he knows how to get down the field, man. He doesn't good, man. Yeah. He doesn't do much east and west. He goes north and south, and he's got a pretty big body. I'm definitely liking it. And if not, there's
Breece Hall.
Well, he just got franchise tags. So.
Oh, did he?
Well, I don't think he got franchise. It was talks, or did he actually get franchise?
Did he?
Oh, damn!
I know it was talks too.
That poor dude.
Yeah, he got franchise tags. Yeah.
Yesterday. When did it happen?
Really?
Literally, like
yesterday or today.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's news to me.
Yeah,
I think it was yesterday.
I know they were talking about it, and then he wasn't happy, and they're like, "There's more."
Jets used franchise tag on Breece Hall mid-contract negotiations.
Or so they didn't what Big E Bronco was saying, Tyler Aguilera.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, I had it ready to go. And the other one they're talking about is ETN. So.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. ETN. Travis
Etienne. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Joe, why don't you hit some comments, my bro, and then we can get on to the later segments.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot here. He said, sign out Jill, draft Mike Washington, and our running back room will look like Tyler Algier, Mike Washington, Harvey, and in one of the seventh round by the name of Chip Training. Man,
Right on, Biggie Bronco. That's a good take, Biggie. Yeah, I like that.
is,
I like
and
that.
that's a lot of running backs, though, man.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
It's interesting to think about, but yeah, keep going, Joe.
Most definitely. And we got George in the building. He said,
My brother.
"What's up, fellas? Do you even Bronco Bros?
Do you even Broncos, bros?
What's up, George?
We got Shy. What's up, Shy? He said, welcome to the show, guys.
That's Shy. That's the hype man for the network, guys. He totally a great guy, man. He loves supporting everybody. Lenny and Sandy hit it off with him off the bat. He follows Marital Drinks and all that stuff. This guy has a segment called Let's Get Shiped. So before every Bronco game, he does like a 30-second segment talking about how we're going to kill the other team or whatever. So shout out, Shy.
Oh, yeah. That's more than 30 seconds. It's a nice little segment. And we got Jesse's brother. He said, you're killing it.
Oh, what's up, brother?
Oh, that's what's up.
That's lit.
Mary Drinks, they said, Lenny and Sandy, they said, congratulations on the baby. But just a heads up, you're going to gain more as they get older.
Well, right on. Thank you for the words of encouragement. I don't know if I can do too much more, but
Awesome.
I don't no leftovers right now because that means it's breast milk, and I'm just
We got Libre.
You can't put that in a burger bomb.
Yeah.
What's happening? What up, Libre?
What's happening, Broncos Libre?
We got Keith in the house. He said, evening, gentlemen. Which Colorado team wins the next championship? Well, I don't want to get too much. We're gonna get into that in a little bit. So
yeah. Let's not great question, but we'll turn back to the show.
We are getting into that. So I don't want to.
I gotta put it out there. It's yeah.
We'll get into it, guys. I promise. We got a lot of show to go.
All fam, she said. They said the future is bright with the dog like Bo.
I'll tell both of you. Don't ever talk shit about Riley Moss in front of Sandy. She will go livid, man. And
I thought you said go, Bo, go. I thought you said.
Funny. That's cool.
Bronco, let's see. Let me get back up here and figure out where I was at here.
Yeah, comments are coming through. It's all because of Jesse and Petros over there, man. They got those baby faces going on.
Yeah.
I know. I'm looking at my kid. I don't ever use this camera. I'm like, geez, I look like a little kid.
Petros is a baby. I don't feel like a baby though. I look like the cameras hide the wrinkles,
Bronco Libre said that's a dope painting. He is the best. That man, he does make some good. He had a Jackie Robinson painting that man I would love to get to.
Oh yeah.
Well, he has a bunch of his stuff in storage, so if you're looking for something, he might not even have to paint it. You just ask him, and he might have it already pre-painted. If you want something else, once again, Libre, thank you for shouting out Notorious. I'm gonna do it again, Notorious, man. Your work is impeccable. Thank you for being on the Outcast last week, and this is definitely one more time. But this is definitely going to get hung up right after the show.
Awesome. Lenny and Sandy said they love him, but check you later, single nut. That may happen. He's not saying he's too old, but they're probably going to opt for something a little bit younger.
Yeah.
He was bad in coverage, but like I said, the dude when he came up and popped an old boy from Buffalo and made him fumble, I was like, that's all I need to see, But yeah, hey, free agency's tough sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout that one. What's up, Goonsville?
Libre shouting out Goonsville.
I love it, man. That's awesome. Can I shout out Can I shout out the brand?
Do whatever you want, my brother.
Yeah, give me just a second. Let me.
I have those Bronco colorways on my website still. So if anyone in the chat likes them or wants, I can like change it for everybody on the thing so they can get like a discount, whatever.
Yeah, definitely. Appreciate that. We'll let anyone know. Anyone that wants to hit Goonsville and say Mile High Outcasts, you get with Petros, and then you get a little discount or whatever.
They're literally the best.
But we got something right here for you.
Ever. You can wear them.
we got
Dude.
something for you here, Petros. So talk a little bit about your Goonsville. Go ahead, man. Spot it out.
I mean, well, no, these were all so cool, man, because it was literally the culmination of those 3 weeks up into the AFC Championship. Like I made a couple, and then I brought them. I was selling them miscellaneously. I think Jesse was like one of the first people to get one,
I
actually.
love them.
And then
dude, I literally wear the shit out of them, and they, bro, they're like, you know how most hoodies and shit they start getting all mothball, you know.
yeah,
Now, these ones, man, they're durable, super durable.
thanks, Jesse, for real. They're cool. I mean, it's the biggest thing I've always preached with
Lifestyle.
Goonsville. It's 100%. It's a lifestyle, and it's based on simplicity, and it's supposed to look good, feel good, and you should be able to understand Goonsville in the first 1 to 2 seconds when you look at it. And so it's like 100%. I want it to be based on the Mile High, you know, beautiful sky, Broncos.
Well, I have a great interview with Petros, and it was just me and him, and I think we're at the Horseman tailgate, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And I'm like, talk about your stuff, and then we ran in, and he had it all packaged nice. You know, it's not like just out there some guy carrying a stick with hoodies on it. I mean, everything's packaged so nice. I can't wait to get my Goonsville hoodie, man. You know, hopefully we can have one. Here's an idea. I don't want to put you on the spot since you're on the podcast.
Okay, no. It's all good.
Maybe we can do a Goonsville Outkasts merge hoodie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, a rolling stove sandwich while we're eating it. You know.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, I got it. It's so cool we're on here too, because we'll do that, and I even got to talk to Jesse because we got to do something cool with because like you guys are scrolling through it, the perseverance stuff right there. That was my collab I did with that gym, and they train CU players, NFL players, bunch of players my brothers grew up with.
I like the shield. I need that.
Yeah.
It's funny because I have an unread text from you. Just opened it up when we started this podcast. Bro, I'm on the go all the time, and I just, as we sat down, I looked at it, I'm like, damn, I have an unread text message from you. Like,
it's all good.
You guys are busy. You guys are busy men. You guys are busy men.
Hey, we're entrepreneurs, man, through and through. So I get it.
Oh, we got Sandy.
Oh, I know you know out of anybody, bro. I know it's a lifestyle.
Bro, I straight up almost called you the other night because I was dropping off some stuff downtown at Larimer Lounge, and I crossed by the stadium. Oh no, I texted you that night, and you said you were there that night, and I was like, bro. And every time I drive by Ball Arena now, I'm like, damn, I need. I
was catering for I can't say, but I was catering for some well-known people.
Making big moves. But Goonsville, shout out to Goonsville Clothing.
Yeah,
let's get into some more comments
right there, yeah.
And then we're gonna do something similar for you too, Jesse.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Yes, sir. Hey, this is Puro Gente right here, man. We all family.
So we got Lenny said they said, but sign Vaughn to a 1-day contract and let him retire as a Bronco. Of course, that's definitely going to happen. That's where he's definitely going to be retire as a Bronco. And my argument is we only have 3 Super Bowl MVPs retire 58.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. You got to retire that number when it happens.
100%.
Yeah. Biggie Bronco, he said, I wouldn't mind having Von Miller for the playoffs. He's a mercenary when it comes to playoffs. That it was, man. He definitely turns it up then.
Yeah.
Definitely.
100%.
I feel like he played that way all the time, though. I don't think he turned anything on. I think that was just him, you know?
Yeah.
He was savage in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. Team Walker. Huh?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Love it.
And then this is Sandy agrees with Jesse. I didn't see when that came in, so I'm not sure which exactly she was talking about. But
I think we were talking about I don't even know, maybe Walker, Kenneth Walker, or whatever.
Yeah, probably it right there. Yeah.
And then we got Biggie Bronco. He said we got 10. We got 10 to forget Walkers coming out of Mike Shannon style under Clint Kubiak, and they spell out 1,000 yards. Running backs like it's candy, man. Like that's
true that.
I mean,
I think he definitely fit in here. I definitely think he'd be a good fit. And whatever we got to pay him, hey man, we got some money we need to spend. Congratulations to on your baby, and Bo Nix just had a baby too on his birthday. Oh yeah, congratulations, Bo.
I think we had our baby around almost the same time. Actually, it was like a couple days apart.
Nice. Congratulations, Bo Nix, on having a baby. For sure, man, for sure. And then Sandy said, I can fight, so
Your mouth.
watch your mouth. Cody hopping in the house. He said, Goonsville is the man.
Cody's he's an awesome goon, bro. So he's a diehard Broncos fan. I met him at DMVR, but he lives in Las Vegas, so he has to deal with Raiders all the time. And so we got him he was one of the first people, actually. I think he actually was the first person who got the Bronco colorway hoodie, and then he wore it to when we got it in time. He wore it to the Broncos
Thursday night Raider game.
Yeah.
That's what my
That's
son
what's
was
up.
doing.
That's what's up. George was at that game too. I was a little butthurt because I didn't go. Man, I did
My wife
my
went into
best.
labor at that game.
I did my
Yeah.
best. I only missed like 3 games all season, but you know what, Cody, thank you for coming in. Please subscribe to the network. And you're not wrong, man. Petros is the OG.
Thank you.
Our order is standby. Appreciate you understanding, Petros, on how
Oh,
Vegas
they're
works.
amazing. Everyone, all you are amazing. No worries.
It's the cleanest clothing in the game. Yeah, we're gonna check it out. Definitely. I've seen it already. I've definitely seen it. I just haven't got one yet.
This is an old.
Oh, we got Coach.
My dad in the house, he said we have a good chance of winning one on the ice before we do on the court. So he's
True.
agreeing too. We're getting to that in just a second.
We're gonna get into it. I promise.
Yep. And he said, tell Petros, Cody said hi. We definitely did that. Shout out Horseman's Tailgate.
Tailgate. Also, shout out to Libre's Tailgate. Libre is the man. That guy, man, he's like my brother. So is Lenny and Sandy. Sandy treats my girls like gold, man. She's always texting good morning or like offering them to go out and do an event with them or something. So, between Married to Drinks, Horseman Tailgate, Libre's Tailgate, shout out to Diehard Vince's Tailgate, Denver Foods, to everybody that's in the community. This is how we all get connected, man. And I love the rhythm that we had this last season. For everybody. Go ahead, Joe.
Good motion, yeah.
Well, we're going to keep moving to the next segment.
All right. So right here we're going to end it. We don't have to go around the horn. We all know free agency is coming. March 9th starts negotiations. If there wasn't already, 11th will hit. So we'll see where it all comes through. To everybody out there, new viewers, for whether it's for Goonsville, whether it's for the Rolling Stone, Jesse, please keep coming in on the Maha Outcast. We go every Thursday at 7 o'clock. Like, share, and subscribe for us, please. But here's the next thing. We got to get into these Denver Nuggets. We are out of the All-Star break. And here's what I've been saying. And I've been saying this to Lenny and Joe. And Joe gave me a call the other night. And he's like, man, maybe I was overestimating our ability, or however he worded it. And, me and Joe, we talk sports nonstop. We go back to freshman years, guys. We graduated, same class. We played basketball together. We played baseball together. I mean, we've done it all together. So that's like a brother to me. And I love that Mile High Medlock is on this show. But here's the topic. Do we really think the way we're playing now, despite injuries, I know everyone says AG's got to come back and this and that. What we're doing now in this Denver Nuggets on the court, we barely pulled it off against Utah. Jamal Murray's missing multiple free throws when it could send it into overtime, but we have no fourth quarter presence. So, Jesse, I'm going to start with you, my bro. Do you think this team is on a path to actually get us into a playoff spot that we need, or even in the playoffs in general?
Yeah, I mean, losing the last 8 of the last 12 games is rough, man. Like, who knows? I mean, even like I just think that, I think the vibe is off. I think the motion's off, but I think anything is possible. If anybody can get it done, I feel like them boys can get it done. But man, I just think there's too many different moving parts that are going wrong at this very moment. But yeah, I definitely have to start stepping it up.
Yeah. Well said. Petros, go ahead, my bro. What do you think? Do you think we got an organization without I get it. If we had our full squad, we wouldn't be so scared. But the squad that we have right now, trying to get us a playoff contention, a number 3, a number 4, number 5 seed. Yes. Do you think that we're bound to do that, or do you think we're struggling to even get that?
I guess I could say it. You could say it like this for the team. I mean, it's biggest thing is Jesse said it. The motion is kind of weird right now, and it's not where like we had those first start of games in the beginning of the season, and man, we had hell emotion. Like it was like, damn, like these guys are on fire. And it's like, and it's not to say that they haven't been, but there's been funkiness amongst, injuries and all that other stuff. But you could tell when they had those injuries early on with Christian and then AG, it was kind of, now we started playing a waiting game. And then it's like, and then people are getting back, but then, people are still, when you're back, you're not entirely back. I mean, it's still a long season, but you got to get back into the motion of comfortable on the court. I mean, just logistics of being an athlete,
Yeah.
And so the biggest thing I'll say for the Nuggets is all they got to do is we tend to really turn it up when we hit the playoffs. So it's like we go series. I mean, you don't really want to go that we either are. What I've seen traditionally the last couple of years is we either go battle with a good team that's in a series, or it's like we'll kind of not show our entire cards and then pull up to a different series with like a lot of motion and then beat the heck out of a team. So I just think we got to keep winning, and and AD, he's got to get back on the court, he's got to be healthy. But I think once we get to the playoffs, the dynamic that we had early at the beginning of the season needs to be turned back on right away. That's the only way we'll create any longevity into the playoffs, because it's that Oklahoma game was a fight, but it's just, it's going to be tough no matter what. But we got to be ready once we go to the playoffs to catch that second win, bro, because it's go time. It's not a win or lose situation anymore. It's like if you lose, you're done. So,
yeah. Joe, what do you say, my bro?
Yeah, man. Our fourth quarter presence has like Jesse was saying, I want to say right before the All-Star game, it just started going down. And I thought, it's just All-Star, they're just ready to have a little break, so, they're just kind of lagging off a little bit. But now that it's kept going, and before then, we were playing good, even with all the starters out, like you guys are saying, like we were closing games out. We were beating teams we shouldn't beat. And man, they were running around the court. They were flying. They were doing things that you would not expect. They were overachieving really a whole lot. And now in the fourth quarter, man, they're, like you said the other day against the Celtics, we held them to 84 points. So we had a really strong performance. OKC, we came out, they're a tough team. We kind of let that one go, but and that was on the road. But then with Utah, they've only won 18 games. They're not a tough team, and we played down to their level. So, I mean, we were able to pull it out. Luckily, Jamal had 45, but I mean, we need a lot more players to start stepping up. And it's in the fourth quarter, it's just not. It has not been what we needed.
Our schedule has been tougher than most people's, though. If you compare the NBA schedule, I mean, our schedule has been tough. So that factors in too.
It does.
I can't.
No, you're not wrong about that, because they don't want
our schedule's been crazy, and I feel
they don't
like
want to see Denver in it. They want to see OKC in it. You know what I mean?
Right. And I feel like the other teams are they're playing bums. They're playing bums, and it's making them look even extra good. But our schedules is good. But even back to the All-Star games, like Joker didn't even play. They didn't even play. They went out there. I mean, just kicked it. But that obviously shows signs of injury or trying to just take it easy, or maybe he thought it wasn't serious. But I know when it's time to go, they know how to show up and show out. So
yeah, definitely. And Joe just brought this up to the screen. You guys can hit that bottom right on your screen to enhance it if you guys want to. But can you go back the other way, Joe, real quick? Yeah. So look at the Timberwolves, man. We were in that game, and one fact, we were leading. Okay, and then for them to pull away, that wasn't an OT game. Our fourth quarter presence right there shows it against the Timberwolves.
Oh, well, I'll talk about the Timberwolves game. That's a game that if Tim, you remember in football with the Broncos, I was so hyped up on the Broncos. Once they beat KC on the road, I was like, man, these guys shut me down. I don't have no more doubts about them.
Yes, sir.
The Timberwolves a couple weeks ago, like you were saying, a couple weeks ago, I was all high. I said, I don't give a damn where they are, on the playoff route. If they whatever spot they get, they're gonna beat whoever they meet in the series. After the Timberwolves game, man, that's a game that's really got me on edge, because Cam Johnson, horrible game. You had nobody was stepping up to play defense. You had Naz Reid looking like he was a all-star in some plays. And yeah, that's the game that got me. And then afterward, the press conferences, like it seemed like the confidence was all out of these guys. And I just, man, I don't know. Even after the OKC game, those two games just, man, they've got me really on edge.
Yeah.
No, and you're not wrong about that. And I'm gonna let Jesse and Petros both talk too. I mean, but here's right here. It's in writing right here. 117 to 108, 128 to 125. Barely pulled it out against the Jazz without a winning record. We're playing down to a certain level. And does that remind you of something? And I'm just gonna be real about it. Look at the Broncos. They played down to every level they had. They
Yeah.
beat good teams,
Raiders.
but we also played down to, like I said, the Raiders, the Titans. Like, come on. I mean, you want to be established. I get there's injuries, but let's say we need these wins right now. And a couple weeks ago, I said let's treat it like a March Madness. Every game matters, and that's how I feel. We need these wins now so we can get to a point where maybe we can rest up and not bring AG back before playoffs. Christian Brown.
Friday. AG's coming back Friday.
Brown's
Friday?
another one.
Tomorrow
I mean,
or next Friday?
He's coming back. He's shooting for tomorrow.
Wow.
Right on.
I mean,
I'm not into that.
hey, short minute restrictions, but I mean, still, it's going to be. Whew.
It might be a game changer. I mean,
What-
as long as our defense can step it up, man, I feel like that's where it's been slipping at completely, like you said, fourth quarter. But defense, man, I think we just
Our cohesion is so off, man. That's what it is.
good word,
Yeah.
good word.
And it was on before, which is kind of crazy how it just just kind of
Without the starters, it was clicking, and then you
Right, they were going up, man, and then now the starters come back, and then we're like expecting it to be the way it was, and it's not. They just got to dig deep to. That's why I feel like when they get to the playoffs, they'll turn it back on. But they got to do some lead up into the playoffs, so it's not just like we have two different teams out there. That are
Yeah, agreed. Great take. So the next question I want to ask all you guys, man, and this is something to me that I see out there. It's not about the POS trying to injure Jokic on the court when, the OKC game or whatever. But what I will say is, in my mind, I feel like Joker's getting mad out there. He's setting things up for other players to do, and now that he's came back, it's like give the ball to Joker, give the ball to Murray. No, your key role players that you already proven yourself. Joker sets you up, and you're too scared to take it into the paint. Like, to me, Joker's like, I can just see his face. Like, I just gave you the chance for the layup, or I did this or did that. So Joe, I'm gonna start with you. Do you think Joker's getting frustrated? Like, to me, it's just like a back and forth playground. The backyard game, let's give it to the best player and he'll score. Like, do you think Joker's getting frustrated out there with his teammates?
I mean, a little bit, and it shows in his assist numbers have gone down a little bit, since he's gotten back. But once he gets P-Watt back, I think that P-Watt understands how to play with him, and that's what you have to do. You have to understand how to play with him, because you got to have your eyes on him at all times. And when he gives you the ball, he already can see stuff that you don't see, that that you got the little advantage. So you got to trust when he gives you the ball in some spaces, especially when he gives it back to you, like, hey man, you got the advantage. So that's why I'm giving it to you, So I wouldn't say he's getting mad, but he's just kind of like, he's trying to give these guys courage to let them know, I'm giving you the ball for a reason. If I want the ball back, I'm going to call for the ball back. I'll definitely let you know that. So, I definitely think he wants more from them to help the team out, all around.
What do you think, Jesse? Good take, Joe. Good take. What do you think, Jesse?
I mean, I don't really see him getting upset ever, man. He's so cool, calm, and collective. But I do think that we just need to do like tighter rotations when he does sit, and taking a breather. We got to get the tighter rotations going on. But I mean, we're all human, so I can see probably getting a little frustrated. But yeah, man, he is like, he's a star player, and maybe people are trying to give him that courtesy of like, hey, here you go, you take the shot or you drive it. So who really knows what's going on the court? But I definitely think that tighter rotations when he sits and just really like getting the ball, getting Christian Brown out there to play defense. And I don't know, man. I just think that everyone could be doing better. The numbers don't lie,
Yeah.
No, I got you. Petros, what do you think, my bro? You
I
think
agree,
Joker's getting a
man.
little frustrated with his teammates? I mean, going on to Jesse's take, he doesn't show emotion. He doesn't. So it's not like he's out there like, what are you guys doing? No, but I feel like he's giving them an opportunity and then them just giving the ball back. Like Joe said, if he wants the ball back, he'll ask for it back. Like, take the shot. What do you
Yeah.
think, Petros?
I mean, man, it's we just gotta get really uniform, bro. It's just how we run our offense and our defense, because how it was in the past is it was so like Christian. Like there's nothing bad to say about Christian. I'm not going to knock him at all because I love him as a player and an athlete. But I noticed when he got hurt, a lot of his style changed, and so it's like they're probably going to get mad in the chat, but I'm not even knocking him. He's a great player. He's going to get his second win back, but it's like we need. It's not to pull from the question, but we need distinguishable features that we had. But if that is brought back with AG, and we begin to see a clear, I guess,
Clear path.
Yeah. We need familiarity. I think everyone's tripping on the unfamiliarity of this team. That's what it is.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say something on your take about Christian. Me and Joe kind of had a little conversation on the phone the other night, and he's like, "What is he doing?" And I agreed, and I agree with you. Here's the thing: he got off the injury, so he got paid. He got paid his money, right? But now you don't see him being what he is. So to me, it's like he's coming off the injury, and they're like, "Don't do too much out on the court. We're still going to get in the playoffs." I could be totally wrong. There's no truth to my backup. It just in my brain, I kind of feel like they're telling Christian, don't be as aggressive because you're coming off that injury. I don't know if any of you guys agree or not, and whoever wants to talk about it, please go ahead.
I saw that. I saw that in the beginning when he was coming off of it, and I've noticed that a lot with our players. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys. I mean, it's my big thing is we just got to turn it on when it gets to the playoffs, but it's because if they don't turn it on, then there's got to be a culture check, because it's like, we're paying them all this money and all this stuff, and it's like it's just I remember, and it's not like I'm trying to say we're in a different era, and it's like we don't even recognize what the Nuggets are doing right now. But I remember Christian when he was a rookie, and I always loved watching him play because his defensive style was just so
Unorthodox.
Yeah, and he was a sixth man then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was. Yeah. Jesse, what do you think about Christian, man? You think they're regulating him, or do you think he's just not being as aggressive?
I think, yeah. I mean, I know one thing. I've been hurt myself, man, not to sports, but I was in a motorcycle, and I know when you start getting hurt, a lot of things change. You go at things like an old man nowadays. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe it was the injury, but it's hard to say, man. It's hard to get inside their heads. Back to the Jokic thing, though. He is a pass first person. Like, he is like one of the most pass first superstars in the whole league. And I think if your numbers were going down on your triple doubles and your assists and things like that, I think I'd probably get, especially if you're a numbers guy, right? I think we're all numbers people here. Like, we like the numbers. So how could you not get upset when you're trying to, that was what I was trying to get out of my head earlier. But yeah, how could you not get upset? You're shooting for these numbers, and these numbers are, trending higher and higher. And then you get to this last 8 games where things have just fell off. Yeah, I don't know. He is a pass first person, and I think that he always puts his players first, and he wants them to take that no look shot, and they don't. So back to being human, I think I'd be upset too.
I got you. Joe, getting on the Christian thing, man. Do you think it's the regulation, or you think it's the injury that's kind of in his head?
I mean, I don't know if the injury is going to be in his head. He definitely hasn't had the explosiveness and the dynamic ability he had before the injury. I don't know if, I mean, he seems to be okay. He seems to be moving okay. So maybe he just needs to, a couple more games to get into it. He has the ability, so it's not that. It's just maybe like Petros is saying, they don't have the cohesiveness yet as a unit. And another thing is that I was just looking at going through the Nuggets page, another different starting 5 again tonight. So There's so many different starting fives and just like the backups, the whole rotation and everything. It's kind of messed up, so that may have a little bit to do with it. But he's there. It's just like I said. Hopefully, like Petros was saying, when they get to the playoffs, they all turn it on and just ball out at that time.
Well, can I say something to add off of that? So
Go ahead, Petros.
you guys think we're starting to get an issue where we're starting to have two looks of two different teams? Because we got older guys now, like with Jokic. What year are they in? Are they in like year 10 yet? I think Jamal Murray's in year 10, right?
Yeah, they're up there. But yeah, I think Jokic is 31. So
yeah. I mean, they've been on the team, so I don't know. Do you think there's a difference between because when you guys were talking about that, we had those games right before the All-Star stuff when we were getting people
with the bench. With the bench.
And then they were making their own motion, doing their thing. But then it's like, oh my gosh, we got a whole different team playing right now with different characteristics. And then now we're trying to bring in our old style with like you said, Jokic has got to hit his numbers, all this other stuff. And like the whole idea, I mean, it's like, I really do think, I think we're all touching on it. The whole cohesiveness is just off because it's two different teams that you can't really be mad at them because it's like, okay, one version of the team is picking up where people got hurt, and then the other team is like, okay, we're back now. This is how we roll with our style, and
it's a flip flop.
It's a flip flop, man. It's like we got two different teams playing out there, and it's like in the past it would be more of like, okay, we had two different teams, but not really because someone else would always be in there, so it would always look like some form of familiarity. You know what I'm saying? From both sides of the ball. But now it's just like, okay, we're going to run with our style for the game. Okay, this guy does a great play. Let's do that for the next couple games. And then they're trying to run their old offense or whatever defense. Now it's not working. It's like,
no, I get you. And I think the biggest factor was Joker coming back. And they're like, oh, the best basketball player in the world is coming back. Let's feed him the rock. Get away. Because I don't think Joker really cares about that triple-double every game. If I pass you the rock, shoot it. I trust you. Let's get into a rhythm. But I think they're so, on edge, oh, Joker's back, this is his team, and I don't think he looks at it the way certain players do with a LeBron, this is my team, my house. I don't think Joker runs his squad like that, so I think that they need to step up for Joker.
Yeah, I agree.
Joe, you want to hit comments or you want me to keep going?
No, let's hit a couple comments and then we'll finish it off.
And to everybody out there, whatever you want to say about Christian or Joker or whatever, we'll read them all, man.
Well, I guess I'll start at the bottom then, because watch your mouth. What you said, Sandy's putting y'all on notice. She said, "What you say about Riley Brown."
It's okay. Christian has Goonsville, so he's never done that.
So thank you for not.
Daddy loves her white boys. I'll tell you.
Thank you for not letting my whole business out what I said the other night. We got Cody. He said, "Ball brings us all together." Yes, yes,
yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Thanks again, Cody, for coming in.
Let's in the Ville getting some love. Oh yeah, man. We've been waiting to get these guys on for a minute since the right before the AFC Championship game. We've been wanting to get everybody on.
Well, the whole thing, real quick, before you read that one, is I know I could have maybe had Jesse or Petros on. I just figured it would be a great show with both of them on because, man, they're you got Goonsville, you got the Rolling Stoves, both hype, man. I got my own Prego painting, and we got podcasts out there, dude. Everything this Denver show right now. I mean, which we always have Denver guests, but I was really waiting for the fact that you guys can collab together. So I'm very happy that
anytime.
Very glad that both of you guys came on the show at the same time.
Thank you for the invite, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
George in the house, one half of the Bronco Bros. He said, when AG comes back, he will provide the energy boost that we lack. Missing Watson is bigger than people are talking about because he's our best rim protector. That's exactly, and that's
what Joe said, right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't say all that, but I said that the other day. P. Watson is definitely our number one defender, and AG's a big time in the paint. And I don't want to see Jokic having to go out there all the time and be the enforcer. We need somebody else to be the enforcer for him. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Cody Hopney said Dogcast instead of a podcast with these four on the screen. I like that. I like it.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Can I actually? This might be cool for you guys. Another upcoming show. Cody does his still. He's like I said, diehard Broncos fan out there in Las Vegas, but he's starting a late podcast show that's called Still Up Sports, and you guys should do like a cross show because he does like a lot into the culture of the Broncos. Like it's kind of cool too because it's like I think all of us kind of do it in our own way, but there's a lot of history to Denver. Like that's why I push Goonsville because there's so many roots to the city, and so with what he's got going on, he's like a third generation Bronco, like part of his family's from Colorado, but now he lives in Vegas, but he's still a diehard Broncos fan. It'd be cool if you guys did like a collaboration show. Cause like he was telling me, man, they got a lot of Broncos fans out there in Vegas.
Well, Vegas isn't Oakland anymore. And everything you said before, Cody, if we could collab, I would love it. Get with Petros. We can make everything happen. But what I will say is Vegas isn't Oakland anymore, dude. It's a tourist town. You know what I mean?
It's a mix. It's a cesspool of everything. You got fans from everywhere there. Especially the people that go there to gamble and get stuck,
As Denver fans, from all around here, New Mexico, Arizona, here, Nebraska, it's really easy to get there. So it's a really, really easy place, and man, a fun city to be in.
Yeah.
For sure.
They said they're warning you guys again. This is the first one. Don't talk about Christian, but Sandy really can't fight.
She's a goon, man. She's like,
Shy, what do you guys think about the backup point guard the Nuggets just signed? We are actually that's coming up in just a second, so we will touch on that in just a second.
You can bring it up real quick, Joe, if you want.
Well, like I said,
all right, we'll wait. Go ahead.
We're going in just a second. A side note: Jokic lost an auction bid to breeding rights during his injury. He came back, and his mind can't shake that auction. That had me rolling earlier, man. And then George in the comment, he said everyone defers to Jokic instead of playing how they did when he was out. That's why he's chucking up threes. Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's giving you the ball for a reason, like we were saying. You guys were doing it without him, and man, just keep it going. That's all we need is just to
keep it going.
Yeah, what we did before is it was crazy. So just keep it going. All right.
You're talking about Tyus Jones? How you say it?
Yeah. Tyus Jones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we got Tyus Jones a few days ago, right? And I like the move.
He's like 11 years in the league, is he not?
Yeah. He's a vet. He's a vet.
He's a vet.
I'm not saying that it's long term, like let's go give him the moon, but I
mean,
yeah,
for sure.
I think it's a good move by Denver by stating the fact, like, you know what? Okay, we're gonna start signing people if you guys are not gonna do your jobs. So I will tell you this, Shy. Thank you for bringing that up. That was already on our radar. I like the move. I'm gonna start with you, Jesse. Do you like the move?
I mean, anything to better the team, I like the move for sure, especially with the vet. I mean, if you get more people that have been around it enough on the court, then I feel like maybe they can make the movement of the court a little bit better or maybe upbeat and keep the pressure on their neck,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What say you, Petros?
Same thing, man. It's going to give them a lot of, I guess, clarity, but it's also going to provide a lot of insight, man. It's just we got a disbursement of different play styles and a lot of young people, and it's just like we need it's always good to hear from people that have been in the league, and you know what? If it can provide a different voice, but still keep the goal on the idea that hey, we got to go into the playoffs and go take care of business, and if it brings in a whole new style that works cohesively once everybody starts, the whole team is back together. Then you know what, man, the more the merrier. So
yeah, absolutely.
The assist to turnover ratio, you know what I mean? He's like the number one in the league for that.
Yeah.
yeah, I get it. Joe, what do you say, bro?
What's that? Oh, Tyus Jones. Yeah, man, getting him. It's not a bad pickup. He's an experienced veteran. He'll be able to take some pressure off of the point handling, point dribbling up the court for Jamal or even if Pickett's not around, so it's definitely good. Overall, he's not great on defense, so it's not like we're getting a great defender. points wise, he's not going to put up some crazy amount of 3-pointers or anything like that. So, but I think he's definitely a good player to bring in. So, not a bad pickup, and just keeps it keeps everybody honest. So it keeps them knowing that they have to show up and play to keep a spot.
Okay. Yeah, everyone did their take. Great take. Great take. One more thing about the Nuggets that I'm going to bring up, and then we got 2 quick segments to get everybody out of here. But what I will say is from the firing of Mike Malone last year, nothing has changed as offensive play calling, even with Bruce returning, the new contract with Christian, finding fits and this and that. Like, I don't believe anything out there coaching wise has been different. And Lenny said this the other a couple episodes ago, because why would you get rid of Mike Malone when he was the one calling plays on the court and it's the exact same system, which to me isn't the greatest system. So my question to you, I'm going to start with you, Jesse. Do you think, even if it doesn't happen this year, do you think we need a new head coach to take these Nuggets to where they need to go? Because we definitely got the squad, even though we're injury prone. Do you think we need a new coach to help guide us through there, or are you sticking with?
No, yeah, I don't. I think I'm gonna ride it out. I don't think we need a new one. I think we got what it takes right now.
Okay.
Absolutely.
In your eyes, like he can take us to the promised land as long as we're healthy. Like, is he doing his job as a head coach?
Man, I feel like we can always nitpick on any head coach position. You know what I mean? I feel like we can always find something wrong in any situation. But no, I feel like, yeah, if we're all healthy, I feel like he could get us there.
Yeah, great take, my bro. You're speaking the truth. This is why we all talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody has to agree with each other, and it's all fun. We're just all out here laughing and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But Petros, I'm gonna go to you next, man. Do you think we need a coaching change, or are you ride or die?
I agree with Jesse. Again, we don't. We just got to get healthy. That's the key. We get healthy, I think it's going to be there's going to be a lot more transparency amongst players and the fans. The coaching part of it is a whole nother subsidiary part of that. But we've already experienced a coach leaving during the season. It's like the rules have already been written for how the Nuggets do their style. It's like it doesn't need to be broken. Don't break what already works. So it's like at the end of the day, we just got to get everyone's health back. Like Jesse was saying earlier, like with Christian, he's a great player. But, yeah, when you get hurt, there's parts of you when you second-guess yourself. And so I think there's probably a little bit of second-guessing because injuries suck. And it's like once we get back to a status quo, I feel bad for anybody who actually gets in our way. I'm not kidding. Like, if we get everybody back the way we need it, that's what I've been thinking all season. It's like we get everybody back the way we know what we play. I don't even care about Oklahoma. We'll whoop their butt too.
I got you.
We just had 2 players in the All-Star too. So yeah, it's been a long time since that.
Yeah, Murray finally got his dues, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Joe, what do you think?
Jamal
Coaching
Star.
decision.
So I'm going to have an unpopular opinion for a lot of people. I don't think he's not seeming to have the right answers right now. As you said a couple weeks ago on the show, I was like, man, I don't give a dang where we're at. 1 through 8, man, wherever we're at, we're going to kick butt, But like I said, after the Timberwolves game, after the Boston game, after some of these games, I'm kind of hearing his press conferences, and he doesn't seem like he has the confidence in himself a little bit, which is, I think, going down to the team. Like Cam Johnson the other day, not having a good game, and he was like, man, it's kind of mental, it's physical, and the way he was talking, I'm like, this doesn't seem like a confident team that's just ready to go, and play whoever. They seem like a really fragile team who's kind of like unsure of themselves. And like I said, I don't know if he's not the right voice for it or what, but I'm not sure if he has I'm not sure if he has everything he needs to get this team to the championship. But like I said, once we get P. Watt and AG back, maybe things start to change because, like I said, they were balling with all the injuries, and they have it in them. And I hope that Adelman has what he needs to get us there. But I am having some some doubts about it. So I hope he proves me wrong, though. I'm gonna hold out and give him some hope. But if he doesn't win it this year, and if we go out to a team we're not supposed to lose to, like in the playoffs,
there's what I was gonna go into.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I take over, Joe?
No, go ahead.
That's where I'm at. So if you get AG, you get all your healthy guys back, and Petros, Jesse, totally respect for what you're saying. I get it. Here's the thing: if you get that team ready for the playoffs, and you go out in the first round, I'm not saying we are, dude. I'm Nuggets all the way, man. I'm Denver, any team. I don't care who it is, man. I'm diehard. My little thing in my mind, my little glitch in my mind goes, man, if he can't make it with these people happening on the court where we should have won multiple games despite injuries, is he coaching? So I'm gonna go with Joe. Like what he said. He said, after his press conferences, this and that. There has to be something that you have to be worried about the guy, because are you gonna step up and say this is how we're gonna play, or this is not? Or you're just waiting for a superstar to come back? Prove me wrong, great. I do. If we go win the finals, I'm never going to say I was a hater, and then we can even rewatch the show all together, and you're never going to see me, I'm not calling for his head. What I'm saying is if we get healthy and we go out there with no game plan with all our superstars, with all our starters, that's when you have to start thinking about what are we going to do for next season.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead, Petros.
Off you, Tim. So, and I know exactly where you guys are coming from, because this is the question I want to ask, because it's not whether I want him to stay or want him to leave or just to judge his coaching and all. Do you think the Nuggets changed after last season based off of when Mike Malone was fired? Did you think we just turned into a non-coach team? Like we definitely did, because Joker was a one-man team, man. Joker got us to 7 with OKC. That was all on Joker's back. It was kind of weird to me. So do we need like a hardcore authoritarian, like kind of like coach to be like, yo, this is what? Because like you think about them in their younger years of them playing on the Nuggets to where, when they won the championship, yeah, it is kind of funky actually watching them play. I will agree with your guys' takes, because it is kind of funky watching them play. It's like when Malone was out, they're like, okay, we got the team. And they're like, and then, it's Adelman, right? That's who came, the coach?
Yep. Yeah, he stepped up. Yeah.
He stepped up, but they were like, no, we're good, bro. We're like, they listened, and I could definitely see him as a coach from a perspective, but they kind of just took the team. Yeah, they'd had that run in the playoffs. And, I kind of felt like from then they were like, yeah, we're good without a coach. Like the way their style was, because it's like I've been seeing Jokic kind of like turn into a coach on the sideline when he was hurt. And there's a lot of, I don't know, it's just like there's always two sides to one story. And I'm not going to knock him as a coach, but it's like,
no, of course not.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. You know what I mean? It's like, were we uncoached? I fully feel we were uncoached. I feel Joker put that team on his back. Jesse, you want to elaborate on any of that, like from last season when Mike Malone got fired?
Yeah, I mean, I just really a lot of what you said made a lot more sense in my head too. But back to what Joe was saying, even with the confidence, I started thinking about when you were talking about it, all the press conferences that had happened. I agree with you, Joe. Like there was a lack of confidence there. Yeah. In a big way, because I started really, think about it until you start painting that picture. And I mean, yeah, I feel like everything about it, with the energy, with the respect level, you guys painted a way better picture where, man, you made me a believer too. I kind of feel like I might jump on that bandwagon, because you're absolutely right, man.
But this is why we talk about it, because no one's arguing, no one's saying my opinion, right? No, this and that. So, like, this happens to me all the time with Joe, my brother George. It happens all the time, even with you guys being on the show. Like, oh, you know what? I see their take. Maybe I should think about it a little different. This is what I love about the show, is that we can all listen to each other and be like, oh, you know what? You have a point. It doesn't mean I'm going to change mine, but I'm seeing what you're saying. So, Jesse, man, thank you so much for saying that. Dude, Joe has so much basketball knowledge. It's freaking ridiculous, bro. This guy be going out. I want to give a little shout out to Joe real quick, man. This guy took his son out to the South versus East game, right, Joe?
South and George. South.
Oh yeah, so G-Dub and South. Bro, when we were in high school, man, this guy was watching Chauncey Billups with his dad. This guy, like, he knows high school, college, to NBA ball. That I just want to give that little quick shout out, man. And he's going to these. This is why I love the show that we have, because we're all Denver. We all got our own things going on, and we all have love for each other. But man, Joe, I swear that this dude's in high school games, like the Denver Fools are in high school games. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
we don't all have the time to do that, but Joe makes time, and I think he does it because his son is like in youth sports. He's passing it on, what coach, which I call coach, which is Joe's dad, to pass that on and keep that Denver legacy in basketball going means a lot, Joe. So my high salute to you, Joe.
Right on.
Yeah, we went to the South Regis game on last Friday with my nephew and my son, and I was surprised my son and nephew wanted to go. I was like, "You guys want to go with me and Grandpa?" And they were like, "Yeah, we'll go." And man, they had a fun time. Regis ended up pulling it out at the end. South was leading the whole game, but yeah, it was a fun game to go. When Lenny's asking me, Coliseum at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Riverdale girls are special. They are special. That girl is man. I think she's got the points record for the state. I'm probably not going to go at 9 because
Why are you killing on the show? He's like, "What's up, guys?" That's cool.
But I will be going at sometime during the time. GW plays at 8:30, so I don't know if I want to. I'll see though. I'll see. Maybe I'll pop in and go back. But
yeah, if not, Lenny, let us know what's up. But he's absolutely right.
Brianna Critton. Yeah,
she's killing it over there, man, and she's got like over 3,000, I think, points or something like that.
She's crazy,
ridiculous. So the next segment we do, guys, I'm gonna get you out of here real soon. I know we all got family. It's called Put Some Props on It, and what we do is just go around and we give we put some props on it for one individual player, coach, whether it's Avs, Nuggets, Broncos, or whatever. Let's go around the horn. Let me get us into it, and here we go. All right, so let's put some props on it. You can put some props on it to whoever you want. I'm going to go first on this one, guys. What I want to do is put some props on it for the whole Denver community. I want to put some props on it for Rolling Stoves, for doing what he does out there, and everybody supporting what he's doing. He's well known. I mean, he got that ballerina account. He's got this. We got the Goonsville clothing line, man. He's out there repping, doing the Greek basketball tournament, man. That's awesome, man. I never ever knew something like that existed. So for you to put us on that, that'll put me on my radar. Joe, for you, man, we're the Mile High Outcasts, and man, we're doing that whole Denver community thing, keeping the Broncos and Nuggets, keeping everyone informed as how we see fit. I want to give it out to Denver Foos. I want to give it out to Broncos Bros. I want to give it out to the Horsemen, Married with Drinks. I want to give it out to James, Orange Vader. I want to give it out to Die Hard Vince. I want to give it out to DT Jams over there in CT4, Spinning Records. I want to give it out to everybody that's in this Denver community. So that's where I'm going to put some props on it. And I'm a high salute to everybody out there doing it here in Denver, baby.
Absolutely. Right on. Thank you for that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Joe, I'll let you go next, bro. Put some props on it.
All right. So I'm going to put some props on it. There's actually a couple, like just two I want to do real quick. I know it's only supposed to be one, but we're going to bring this up here. It is going to be for Jamal Murray for the last couple games. Didn't play really good, and I really like this one where he threw it down on Gobert, gave it to him.
Dang, that was a good one.
Yeah, and the other one I want to give a shout out to is going to be another local person. You know, I like my local high school.
Yes, sir.
People. I talked to him before. I gave him props before, but he is a freshman, a 14-year-old freshman, and he is the leading scorer in high school basketball with 44.3 points per game. Man, Colorado, Denver. They have a ball player here for 3 more years that's going to have some special numbers that he puts up, and man, he might be able to break some records. So Elias, I want to give you a shout out to you, to Lincoln, man. Very good, man. I'm very proud of that, man. And I am very gonna. I haven't got to none of your games, but I'm gonna get to one of your games next year for sure.
Lenny will like that. Lenny will like that. Good take. Good take. Rolling Stoves over here. We got Jesse. Put some props on it for somebody or whoever, a team or whatever you want to do, my bro.
We'll put some props on it for Nathan McKinnon, man. 41 points in the last 24 games, man. That's my guy. We didn't talk much Avs today, but like I said, I'm Denver everything. So big shout out to Nathan McKinnon, man. He deserves all the props.
Love it, bro. Yes, and you're right. We do. Our last segment last segment will take us out with the Avs. So, go ahead, Petros.
You know, this one is a props. It's kind of one person, but I want this to kind of lead into all of you because you guys are all dads. But props to Bo Nix for having his first baby. And you know what, you guys being dads too. Whatever stage whatever stage of you guys are at with your fathering, like Jesse, you're
4 months old, baby.
Yeah,
hey, Jesse's kid's gonna grow up with Bo Nix's kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're gonna be like this.
That's lit.
Yeah.
I
Go ahead,
thought you
Petros.
said go, Bo, go.
That's it. I mean, my dad is my inspiration. I would just all the dads out there. Dads are cool, bro. They're really cool, and they're so pivotal for so many kids. So
Awesome, man. Yeah, I got 4 daughters, man. No boys. I got 4 daughters. And man, every single day I'm doing something for them. And you know, Jesse, I know you're gonna make a great dad. Joe's over there. He got one. He got the son. He got one. His is younger, but man, mine go from 21, 16, 14 to 12. So I got 4 girls, man. So I need some. This is why I do the show. I need some testosterone in my life. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you want to get some comments, Joe, before I get us in the last? We got one more segment, fellas. Bear with us, and then we're out of here.
Yep, I'll throw it up here. We got Pops in the house. He said there's a reason that he was waived, and he has been traded before. He's talking about Tyus Jones. So, you know, I definitely feel that, and we'll see how it pans out. He may or may not make the playoff roster. You know, we got some tough decisions. They just signed. They also just signed a 2-way deal with David Roddy, the former CSU player. So, you know, we'll see what they got. You know, it's definitely trying to figure things out in the last couple of weeks before we get to playoffs. George popping there, he said Malone would have never played Watson. Adelman, I'm pretty sure Adelman is mixing the rotation of our young talent to prepare them for the bigger moments. Malone goes into the playoffs with the 6. That's what I hated about Malone, that short rotation. Man, and I'm glad Pete Watts getting some playing time and he's been able to show out. So,
he's not wrong. He's not wrong because I pointed that out to you, Joe, and I'm like, we didn't have a bench, and you're like, it's not that we didn't have a bench; it's just the bench wasn't being played.
Yeah,
so
Malone did not like to play in the postseason. That's for sure. Yeah, and like I said, call us here tomorrow. I'll let you know. Like I said, that's pretty early. Like I said, because I'm gonna be there. I'm definitely going to the GW game at 8:30. Definitely going for that. So. We'll see. Love you, Tim and Joe. Oh, we love you back. Nothing but love for you guys. Petros and
all day.
Petros and Jesse fam as well. Love you guys.
Hell yeah.
Catch the married with drinks. You guys are teaching me a lot on how to be married.
They are lit, man. I'll be watching the videos.
Oh, I love that, dude. That's awesome.
And like you said,
there's Lenny. I knew it. Get out of here, Lenny.
That's his alma mater, man. And he said, don't forget his 14 rebounds a game as a guard. 14 years old, 40 points and 14 rebounds a game. That's a double-double already. Man, say less, man. Like I said, I can't. I'm mad I didn't get to see one of his games this year, but I'll definitely catch one next year because, man, that's some elite skills right there. Cody said, keep up the great work, boys. That we will. And like I said, we'll try to collab with you, man, and see if we can make that show happen sometime.
I want to collab with everybody here, whether, you know, just going out and taking the Outcast fans to grab a burger with Rolling Stoves and ordering hoodies and having a party together, whatever it is, man. We're all Denver community, man. That's why the show name is called The Outcasts Are Rolling with Goonsville.
Love it.
And then Cody and Richard, awesome meeting you guys. Yes, thank you. All right.
So we got one more left, guys, and we're gonna I know you got a newborn over out there, so Much respect, and dude, nothing but love for you becoming a father, man. There's nothing better than that, man.
Right,
And I
right
believe
on,
that
thank
you're
you.
one of the best.
Right on,
So let's
brother.
get into fourth and forecast. All right, so we're not going to get statistical. We're not going to talk about games won, games lost, game tied, none of that. It's a simple question, and I'm going to go around the horn. The question is, will the Avs win the Stanley Cup this year? Do you and yourself believe that the Avs have the talent, the coaching skill, and the drive to go win the Stanley Cup? Broncos lost the AFC Championship. Nuggets are struggling. You had three teams at the beginning of the year. We're like, man, we can have a trifecta, but it's dwindling off. So I'm going to start with you, Jesse, since you brought up some Avs and then you put some props on it. Do you think the Avs can win the Stanley Cup this year?
Yes to all three of those. I think they have the drive. I think they have everything they need to make it. They just got to stay focused, no injuries. I just do what they keep doing right now. We got some star players, man. It's crazy just with Kale alone.
Yeah.
Defense, it's just the trifecta really. They're just doing so well, man. They're doing so well. I think that we are. I think the Stanley Cup is already ours at this point.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
I love it. I love it. Go ahead, Petros.
Same thing. I mean, I think we're all gonna agree, man. They've had their own motion this year. It's like we had that when the three teams were doing their thing for a little bit. But the one thing I noticed with the Avs is like when the Nuggets were going through the tribulations, and then the Broncos were on their up, but then when we had that AFC Championship, those guys, the Avs just stayed through and through, bro. I mean, I've been watching them at DMVR, man, and sometimes I watch it with an Avs and a Nuggets game, and it's like, damn, the Nuggets lost tonight, but the Avs would win, and yeah, they had a little spell for a little bit, but
Yeah.
well, they've stayed very consistent throughout the entire season, and they had the Olympics. I mean, how many did we had one guy from our
Players?
couple of three players, yeah. I mean, yeah, bro, it's no, the ball is on our court. Well, the puck is in our court.
Got you. What do you say, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, same thing like the other guys, like everybody else is saying, man. I think the Avalanche have a dang good shot on winning it. I mean, they're fast. They got a good defense. They got two goalies that are, that can, whether one needs a break or not. They're both, very very capable of stepping in there and shutting them out or doing whatever they need to do to keep the team there. And man, it's the only thing is their power play needs to get a little bit better, but you can almost say that almost every year.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
They just got a new defenseman today too that's got some that's a veteran, so that can help them out too to shore up that defensive line. And I definitely think they have the best chance of winning it our next Colorado championship, because like I said, I don't want to count the Nuggets out, but they're just giving me some nervous feelings. So I definitely think the Avalanche have a dang good shot of winning it this year.
Yeah, and I agree with all three of you guys. You guys put it in different ways, in the same way, but in different aspects. What I'll say is, man, our shots on goals are ridiculous, man. We're gonna tire out goalies nonstop once we hit playoff mode. And if I can pick, yeah,
Truth.
gosh, it's ridiculous what that man can do, right? It's like for everything that we can do for any Colorado organization, I'm gonna be a fan of every one of them. Every one of them. I mean, we know a Rockies organization is not going to come our way soon. We know that. We all know that. I still want to go to opening day. And by the way, Lenny and Sandy, I invite everybody to. They're going to have their the Horseman Tailgate opening day for the Rockies. So whoever wants to attend the tailgate at Coors Field, everybody come. It'll be a nice party. And then whoever bar hops or goes in the fields can go their own ways. But please come to that, and then check with me, Joe, Sandy or Lenny or whoever for more details. But what I will say is that the Avs got my full respect right now, and I believe that we have a Stanley Cup coming our way.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Throw these up here real quick. George said, Captain O'Daddy is back, looking great after the All-Star break. Marty Natchez is having a career year. We have the talent and depth to get it done. Put your bets in now.
Yeah, right on, my brother.
Sure.
He said, Kale Carr and Nathan McKinnon are playing out of their minds.
Crazy. I mean, it's mind blowing. It's like watching it is mind blowing. I've been at Ball Arena doing the food truck gig over there, and I get to see most of it like up close and personal, and it's wild, man. It's
That's so dope, bro.
That is so dope. By the food, so they might
be.
Yeah,
you can advertise that and be like, hey, my food fuels these goons.
Yeah,
he's putting something in the meat. Keep it going.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So thank you for everyone tuning in tonight. We're gonna do one last around the horn. We're gonna do an outro for everybody and just say what you're thankful for, or being on the show, what it meant to you, or shout out your own food truck, clothing line, or whatever. Jesse, I'm gonna start with you. Take us out, man. What do you want to say to the viewers?
Right on, man. Yeah, thanks for everyone that tuned in and just bringing up the city, the community, just getting together as brothers and sisters, and really just lifting the city up. I appreciate that. Thanks for the invite. You can find like my schedule on all my socials, or you can go to my website at theRollingStovesDenver.com, theRollingStovesDenver.com. You can find all our stuff on there. We just post our weekly schedules on Sundays evenings. Big shout out to Goonsville, making the best hoodies out there, and always just treating me like a brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and like I said, I got it up there, and even in the description, I got both Jesse and Petros's websites. So in the description, if you guys are watching later too, you can always go there and check them out, and they got all their socials. And like I said, yeah, definitely.
Right on, man.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Number love for you, Jesse. Go ahead, Petros.
Just I want to thank you guys for having us on, putting this stuff together. I know it's been a long time coming, but I think we had a great show tonight, and I just
awesome show.
Yeah, it's we're in a really fun time, and you know what? It's we'll only see what happens in the next couple of weeks, but you know what? You just pray on the ups, and everyone just keeps doing their thing, and then we're all kicking butt with our stuff. Your guys' is podcast and live shows freaking awesome. It's only going to keep going up. Jesse's rocking and rolling with the Ball Arena, kicking butt down there with those guys. And so,
You too, George.
Yeah, everyone's and thank you everyone who tuned in tonight too. I mean, we had a couple people from, that know me from Goonsville. I met a couple different people tonight, and even knowing you guys. But yeah, just thank you guys for real. And then, if anyone out there is interested in looking into more about what Goonsville's about, I mean, me and Jesse do a lot of like cross collaboration. This stuff will go up too. I already know we'll pull clips and stuff, but like a lot of my stuff is on Jesse's stuff too, because we've all been doing. We had a run like when the Broncos we were doing stuff on live TV. So it's all a community, man, and that's the big thing about Goonsville. We say goons got goons for a reason, because we have each other's back. So
yeah, and I know that firsthand, man, because there's been a couple of times when me and Petros hooked up. Not as often as me and Jesse did, but Jesse, man, you're nothing but fan. But like Goonsville, the first thing that out of his mouth, he goes, "I make Goonsville for a reason. It's for the community. It's part of me, and just like the food that comes out from Jesse, man, like appreciate you guys. Joe, why don't you do your outro, bro?
Yeah. Before I forget, I was kind of building off with Jesse and Petros saying, shout out to Chris Parente and Channel 2 when we did that tailgate. That was a blast. I didn't get to go to the AFC Championship one, but man, dude, the divisional one was really fun out there on that cold Friday morning. That was really fun.
Yeah, it was.
It was cold too.
Chris is the man too, man. Chris is the man.
Yeah. We're on a working project with him. Hopefully, we get a collab with him on something inside the network with him.
He'll make it happen.
But
he's that guy, bro. He's that guy.
He's a good dude. So here's what I'm going to do. Everybody got to do their take. First thing I'm going to do before I take us out, guys, I want to give mad love to the Rolling Stoves, the best food truck
Yes, sir.
in Denver, man.
True.
Doing everything that he's gonna do, and then especially going up and you get to order anywhere you want. What could be better when you get to add any ingredient or whatever else, and he's just gonna slap it on for you, and it's gonna be fire. Dude
No
knows his
upgrade,
Nuggets,
baby.
dude knows his Broncos, and he's a great guy. And you know what? Mile high salute to you, Jesse, for becoming a father, man. You know, it's one of the greatest feelings in the world. So I know you're going to be a great dad. Thank you for coming on. Next, I'm going to go to Petros, man. You got that Goonsville clothing line nice and clean, which Jesse already said. I mean, it's not those ones that you put up and you feel like, you know, it's shrinking on you and doing all that stuff, man. The gear that he comes out with is cool. When we get to collab on some stuff with both you guys, with the Mile High Outcasts as well, I would appreciate it. To my co-host, Joe, man, I've known him since freshman year. That's like my brother. What I will say is on top of that, and I'm going to repeat this, Denver Foos, Broncos Bros, the Orange and Blue Network, Libre individually, that's my dog, Lenny, Sandy, Marriage Your Dreams, Horseman, you got so many other people out there, Die Hard Vince, you know, JT Jams, all these dudes, the De Leons, we're all a Denver
Mile High
community.
Missy.
Mile High Missy, of course.
Side hustle addict.
There you go. We all got extra ones to say. We all got extra ones to say. So whoever I'm forgetting, I apologize.
Devin,
But
motocross rider, my motocross rider. He's a beast too.
There you go. You had Petros' brother coming in as well. All of those stuff. So you know what, guys? Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna take us out. We are the Mile High Outcast. We got the Rolling Stones. We got Jesse. We got Goonsville. We got Petros coming in on the show. Thank you for being here tonight. I'm gonna take us out. Mile High salute to the Denver community, baby.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Right on, guys. Thank
Turn it up. Let the city feel the bass.